Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Salon's blog, and I'm highly expectant of tomorrow's game. I'm expectant because I know that we are prepared. Yes, Chelsea, no matter how, we had a good rest, over 1 week of rest. And coming back, I expect the players to come fresh. Those that are injured, most of them have recovered. Yeah, because looking at it, I think we have about 2 or 3 that have recovered. The list of injured players that I have here is not up to 11, it's not up to 12. So I know that the team has fully recovered, and we should be expecting a good game tomorrow against Middlesbrough. Second leg of what? Carabao Cup. Semi-final. Yes, it is a semi-final game, and so we need to put in everything. This is a cup match. You lose the game, it's over. We are already down by a goal to nil. We need to score at least 2 goals. We need to win tomorrow's game by 2 goals to nil. That is how it is. Otherwise, we are out. But as it stands, the coach gave an update on the injured players. As a matter of fact, he first gave 8, then later on, 1 was added. Malogusto was added later on. But right now, I want to run you quickly through the injury list before I give you the video, the press conference video of what the coach has to say. Yes, I want to give you a quick rundown of the injured players, or the players that are still on injury list. Then the next is for you to watch and hear the coach verbatim by yourself. You don't have to go anywhere. Relax yourself and listen to what the coach has to say. But quickly, a rundown of Chelsea injury list updated. Christopher Nkunku undergoing his rehabilitation program. Like I said to you earlier on, he is not going to be playing in tomorrow's game. And it is. Yeah, it is so. Trevor Chalobah in group training for reconditioning phase. Trevor Chalobah in group training for reconditioning phase. Mark Cucurella continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Wesley Fofana continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Reece James, Capito, our captain that never touches. My goodness. Reece James is a nice guy. He's a nice player. But you see, Chelsea, we deserve better. We deserve better. Our captain that is not part of the squad, in fact, it's really not good for us. It is not good for us. It's not as if he's been playing so much games, then all of a sudden he got injured. No, this is like he comes in 3 games, he's gone back. You know, it's part of the effect that the team is having. Captain has to be consistent. Well, so as it stands right now, Mark Cucurella continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Wesley Fofana continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Reece James continuing to undergo his rehabilitation program. Romeo Lavia, the player that we signed but played only 30 minutes of football for us so far, the whole season. Romeo Lavia continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. And the fact is, we don't know exactly what is wrong with Romeo Lavia. We can't. It's really a problem. Chelsea, we need to step up our game when it comes to these players and injuries. It doesn't sound well. It doesn't sound well. It's upset to be hearing that Christopher Nkunku, Romeo Lavia, they'll be throughout the season, 6-7 months down the lane after we signed them. Robert Sanchez continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Leslie Ogochukwu continued to undergo his rehabilitation program. Last but not the least here is Malogusto. Malogusto is the last but not the least here. Look, dear friend, this is not good enough. Chelsea have now updated the injury reports on the website with the 5th stand up with the following: Malogusto undergoing rehabilitation program. He's the last to be added to the list. That's Malogusto. This is just not good enough. But before you go, just watch the video. Let me not take much of your time. Watch the coach's response to some of the questions at the press conference. I shall be back in the next one with more exclusives. I'll see you then. Shalom.
We need to show that this is really important for the club, for us, for everyone. We want to be in the final, but first of all, we need to beat a very good team that is Middlesbrough, that in the first leg we cannot beat, and they beat us, and of course it's going to be tough. It's the first half of the leg, and yes, we are confident that we can again Middlesbrough to have a very good game in front of our fans on Stamford Bridge. I think we need to take advantage of to play in Stamford Bridge with all the energy that is going to translate our fans.
Do you sense the players are hurting a little bit from the first leg defeat? Do you sense they're embracing this pressure?
I think it's, of course, we feel very disappointed after the game, because I think when you analyze the game, we deserve more, but football sometimes is not deserve. It's to be clinical, it's to be aggressive, it's to score goals and to defend in some action that the opponent is going to force you to defend close to your goal is to be strong and to be also in a good shape. And I think we were all disappointed, but we have 90 minutes, to fix the situation and try to win. We need to respect, because we are going to respect the opponent. They are going to be tough, but I think it's a massive chance for us to have the possibility to go to the final and to fight for a title.
Has Christopher Nkunku got any chance of
No,
winning the game?
no, it's not available for tomorrow. It's a shame, but still is recovering. Hope that as soon as possible can be ready again to help the team.
What is the problem with him? Has that been worse than you feared?
No, he was like always happen, with a long-term injury. Always after to find the balance is the most difficult thing, and he suffered a little bit in his hip, some problem there, and now he's recovering. But it's not a big issue. It's only that it's delayed the possibility to be again available for the group. But it's not a big issue.
There's been a lot of speculation recently around the future of Romeo. I just wonder, is there any chance he could move on before the end of the window?
At the moment, no news. At the moment we cannot update in any way. I think it's also quiet, and I think it's a good thing, because we are working really well, and we're not surprised at the moment.
Will you make any signings this month?
No update. We cannot update nothing, because it's, I think, in the same direction and the same way. That you asked me about players that maybe can leave. It's no news about players that can come in.
Liam, Athletic.
Hi, Mauricio. A couple of young players, Diego Moreira, Cesare Casadei, come back to Chelsea in the last few days. You worked with them in pre-season. Are they in your plans at all for the rest of the season?
Yes, both we need to assess now. I think both come back from their loan. I think good potential. Yes, we need to. I think they are going to be part of our squad, and then the decision is going to be if you are going to be every week or in every single game part of the team. But I think it's good news, because I think we were suffering too many injuries. I think to recover player from loan, and I think it's important for us.
What was the feeling about Casadei's time at Leicester?
No, I think was fantastic. He was doing really well, but no surprises, because I think in the preseason he was really, really well. Was one of the players that we suffered a little bit to allow him to go, and then and then hope that can help. It's true that tomorrow is not possible, because already he played with Leicester in Carabao Cup and the FA Cup also. Friday is not available too. But yes, on the Premier League, maybe he can be involved and be part of the squad.